Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non binary friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charvana. I go by the she, her pronouns, and I am joined by a guest today. This is.
My name is Lynn. I go by any all pronouns.
And we are going to be watching Black Mirror. This is Black Mirror Season 6, Episode 1. I have already watched all of the other Black Mirrors, so I don't really feel like those are apt to our channel anymore, but I haven't watched this one or this entire season yet, so I'm very excited to introduce a whole bunch of my streamer friends over on Twitch. And starting off with this entire series, we have Lynn. Would you like to tell us about some of your Twitch and all your social media content and anything you got? Tell us!
Yeah, I would love to. I stream on Twitch. My username on Twitch is ItsSlyndicate, SLYNDICATE. And I'm a variety streamer, and I've been really into simulations lately. So I've been playing a lot of Sims. And I'm big on Instagram, posting memes. Also, just Slyndicate on Instagram. That's pretty much the extent of my social media.
We'll have all those links down in the About section also, or About section. Look at me going off of Twitch again. But down in the detail section so that you guys have easy access to all of those links and can find us very simply. Also, Lynn, what is your experience with Black Mirror thus far?
I have only seen, I think, the first 2, maybe 3 seasons. When you said season 6, episode 1, I was like, wait, I've missed a lot, which I'm totally okay with because it is one of those shows that I feel like you can just kind of pop in any episode and it's still going to be great.
It's
But
one of
yeah,
those that you like actually have to take with a grain of salt sometimes too. And I don't know if binge watching is the best idea, but we'll see.
I wouldn't.
We'll see. But I'm very excited that you were able to join me for this. Anything else before we begin, my dear?
No, I'm excited.
No, then let's get to it, shall we? For those of you who haven't been on my channel before, this is going to be a watch-along series, meaning that you will have to have the content open on a different device or a different tab or a different screen or whatever, but you will have to have Netflix open on one of those sources, and then us open over here. We'll count down 3, 2, 1, go, and go at the exact same time to make sure that we're all synced up. This is just to make sure that we don't get in trouble with copyrights and that we're all synced up, and that if you are super enjoying the moment or like the big twist ending or something, you have the opportunity to mute us, listen to it on for yourself, and then come back for all of our talkbacks, or potentially just skip on ahead to our talkbacks and see our review at the end of this video. Once again, all the links will be down there in the details box. And we begin in 3, 2, 1, start. Perfect. And a Netflix series. Black Mirror. Hopefully we're all synced up at this point. We'll see. All right. Oh, what's the series? That's the
Schitt's Creek.
Yes, yes.
It's Alexis.
Yes.
Yeah. Ew, David.
Ew, David.
She actually only says that like once or twice in the entire series, but like
people meme
everyone
the
just
crap
clung
out
onto
of it,
it. Yeah. Because it's so good.
Yeah. It was definitely a
like her
series that you
hair.
had to like, that you had to like get into after a while. I didn't even recognize it was her in the promos.
Me. They're in something too. I like this is one of those shows where every actor I'm like,
Yeah,
I've seen that face.
Yeah.
Great outfit. Love the skirt.
Mm-hmm. I literally was just thinking that. I love that you said it out loud. Mac, I miss you. I'm in town.
I don't know.
Did you just like?
But... yeah, because she was at home with a man, wasn't she? At home,
yeah.
Doesn't she have a man? And she's getting the "I'm in town" text.
Mm.
Ugh.
The
Same. Don't touch me. Oh no.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
They had to do that
No.
at one of my old jobs. The second you were, because there was so much sensitive information, you had to be escorted out because they had to make sure you weren't going back to your computer and like sending yourself some sensitive emails before you left.
That's wild.
So yeah, so it's like the second you're fired, someone escorts you to your desk and you have to clear off your desk and leave like that minute.
Don't do it.
I bet she's gonna. I'm sorry.
I think
She's
I
thinking
filmed at
about
this
it.
location before. Ooh.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I feel for her just a little bit of like, she's not the one that made the decision, the board did. Unless she's on the board, in which case, oops.
A therapist?
Yeah.
So good.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Oof.
Yeah.
I only say that because I've read the title or the descriptor.
Yeah. Yes. A careful what you wish for moment.
Yeah.
I've seen a meme where it's like, "Hey, I'm in your city," and the reply is, "Okay, have fun." I knew she
That's
was gonna.
smart. I'm over here nodding. I know you can't see me right now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, I'm in your city. Okay.
Cool.
Enjoy."
It's the typical Black Mirror song.
Yes.
No.
Hate it. Gross.
No, no, no.
Ew, no, not again with the touching. Why is he wearing a bowling shirt? Yeah. Probably shouldn't have agreed to that, but okay.
Uh-uh. How charming.
Hmm. No.
No.
Yeah, no. No.
No.
It's gonna be one of those episodes where I'm just shouting at the screen the whole time?
Probably.
No. No.
It's like, why do you want me back though? I need to know that.
Why? Okay.
Suck him out teeth. Mm.
He's not even okay. I was gonna say something kind of mean. Like, he's not bad looking, right? But he's not like hot enough for her to, you know what I mean? Like, I think she's so hot, and he's just like, he's like, he's like a California 5. He's like a Chicago 7, right? Like, like he's just not.
I'll agree. I'll agree. I'll throw in.
Like, not to be mean, but like, she said Krish is safe, and fun is not safe. He's way cuter. Like, okay.
I agree.
Streamberry. It's just Netflix, but Black Mirror. Oh my god, tell me.
Not tonight. Not tonight. That's fair.
I kind of have chills. I would be like, You're joking."
Charvana.
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I saw a show that was like Lynn is awful, and it was someone who looked enough like me to like have me convinced that it was a show about me.
Yeah, I would.
I don't think I'd watch it. I would
Even if it wasn't
unsubscribe.
about me, or it was just like somebody like I could be put in the situation and I'm a bad person. I'm like, I don't want to watch it.
Unsubscribe to Streamberry. At least it's Salma Hayek playing her. Like I'd be so flattered.
Uh, uh.
Not the text. Not the text from Mac.
And then everybody in the office watching it too. Oof.
Me, yeah, I would be like, if I saw my boss, I would be like, immediately yes. I need to watch the show. He has notifications turned on for his streaming service? Couldn't be me.
I'd be like, we're done. I don't. Not together. I'm watching this on our own.
I would be this. I would be like, I'm getting punked. Like this is a
Yeah.
joke. Yeah.
The worst part is like she's not a how she's being portrayed either. Like she is just a lot worse.
Yeah. They're amping it up
Yeah.
for the show because it's a drama, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Right, because like he's like a casualty now too. You know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
he didn't ask. He didn't ask to be a part of this. Sorry, I can't be him. But she wasn't exactly like that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, I love this so much.
And the thing is, it takes like months for a TV show to get made.
Right, this was today.
Yeah. You know what happened with the rest of your day. You need to stop this, man. Ugh.
I know, they made it look like she threw the cigarette instead of dropping it.
Yeah, and also she just kissed the guy, so what are they gonna do with that?
They're gonna show it. They're gonna make it look real bad.
Mm-hmm. How did you not think of that would be the first thing? Ma'am!
Therapy! Not the therapy session. That's illegal. No. I mean, she did say that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ugh. He's on the toilet too. Is that Ben Barnes?
Ugh. It happened! Not like that, but it happened!
I mean, yeah, she did, but like not like that. Yeah. This like just happened like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah!
What?
Ugh.
Inception. Kate Blanchett.
Show me your phone, that's what I was gonna ask for. Oh god.
I mean, she's lying, like.
Hmm.
I don't know if he's willing to leave that fast and they're engaged. Probably not gonna work out in the long run.
Yeah. I wonder how many times like that has been an issue before as well.
Right. The fact that he saw a TV show that could have been fake.
Yeah.
Didn't believe her, immediately packed a bag.
Yeah.
I would die.
Yeah. No, Mac, now's not the time. Really?
Don't answer it. I mean, she's
Yeah.
gotta know. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. now I'd be like, okay, now that I know everything I do is going to be filmed, what do you do?
Okay, I was also wondering if it's going to continue on a different path and make her do other things that people think is true.
Right.
No. Oh, that's clever. It's the Black Mirror opening because it's the crack from
The
the
crack.
opening.
That's awesome. Love little Easter eggs.
Little details. Ooh, also, if you were her employees, would you want to interact with her anymore? Thinking that you would be on a TV show.
Yeah, because everyone's seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who knows Joan and was surfing Streamberry.
I don't know if I would actively say shame on her. If I was her coworkers or somebody involved, sure. But if I didn't know her, I don't know that I would like shame her for it because I don't know if that's true or not, you know?
I would ask her. I'd be like, is that real?
Yeah.
Same.
Why? Ooh.
I mean, it makes sense, but like, oof.
I would say that's legal grounds to like hire somebody against them because she didn't do it.
Right.
I feel like
I mean, she's
you could just blame. I'm not trying to say we should, but the person that just got fired is more likely to spill secrets than the person that did the firing, right?
exactly. Like I would, if I was working at the company, I would immediately assume that it was the girl who just got fired who told whoever made the show.
Yeah.
But like, oh man, I don't.
I mean, I guess you have to go back and watch it. But I wouldn't want to. I would just live the most boring life after that. Why not?
She did say her lawyer is looking into it,
Yeah.
which is the smart thing to do.
For the rest of the night, it's just cat memes and TikTok. And let them watch me watch that. Fine.
Let them watch me go down a TikTok rabbit hole for
Yeah.
3 hours.
Okay, how?
Seen her and stuff too. Sorry, I need to look up the cast list because it's just something I do.
When?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yikes.
This is enough to make me glad that I don't have Streamberry anymore.
And
Whoa.
that's why there's some union strikes right now.
Whoa. Not the AI takeover. Now that no, that's not right.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, it takes
Oh yeah,
days.
because they can't film it. But if you're just AIing it, sorry.
So it's time to go fully off-grid, cottagecore, living in the woods style.
Okay, sorry. Actually, yeah. I would just lose it. Yeah, absolutely. I would just go completely unhinged. Like, if people want to watch a show, I'm going to make it entertaining. Let's go. Oh my god.
I mean, every single person is unsubscribing at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's legal terms enough to have it not happen. Does that mean that every single person in her life also has to have it? Because what if they didn't agree?
Right, did they all accept it? Right, did he had to accept the terms and conditions to be in the show, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's going to be on the show now, so I guess she's just like, I'm just going to be awful. If you think I'm awful, I'm just going to be awful.
The world is watching?
That's going to be on the show.
No, I really don't even want to talk about it anymore.
That's why, because he knows.
Yeah.
Played by Ben Barnes. It is Ben Barnes, by the way.
Huh?
But yeah, he wouldn't be able to be on the show if he didn't agree to being on the show.
Yeah,
right?
I would imagine.
So he could sue, technically, right?
If
I don't
they are using his likeness, but he also signed up for it, so yeah, I assume so. What? Yeah, I still don't know what to do. This whole thing is just like, what?
What is her plan here? To make Selma Hayek eat 3 cheeseburgers? Throw up?
I don't know. I mean, after one burger, it was like, all right. Second one looked like a good time. Third one, huh?
Is that like Epicac? What is that?
I think she is trying to puke. But why?
Oh, Max Lax. She's trying to shit. Sorry, can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to
She's
shit in the middle of a wedding? What?
yeah, she went full crazy.
Yeah. What?
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay. So she can make Selma Hayek do something absolutely disgusting. Selma Hayek will also be on the team of like, I don't want this to go out.
Mhm.
So, okay.
So good. She can do whatever she wants, and then she'll get to see Selma Hayek do it.
Uh-huh.
That's great. Oh my god. I love him.
Yeah.
So that's her lawyer.
Yeah. That's a strategy.
I actually saw him live at a comedy show once.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Noel Fielding. Rich Fulcher is his name.
Yeah. Why would they include that?
Very specific. The show itself did say it was CGI.
Yeah, but most people won't care.
Most people don't care, yeah.
Yikes! Yikes!
And then we get a show called Selma Hayek is awful now, and
Maybe?
they might.
She did sign stuff.
Or is she gonna find Joan and be like,
Yeah.
knock it off?
The door open. Oh, I love that. Yikes. Just words I bet she never expected to say. You're too entertaining.
Kind of want a burger now, I'm not gonna lie. I keep seeing those burgers and I'm like,
Mm.
Kate Blanchett.
Can you destroy the computer? Except for everybody knows about it right now.
Yeah. The show is airing as they speak.
Uh-huh. You gotta do it right now before the TV show airs and people put down, like... Ah. Oh.
That's right.
Ooh, yellow. Let's go. I dig the fit.
I feel like if I saw Selma Hayek on the street, I would not believe it's her. Like, I would just think like, wow, that person looks a lot like Selma Hayek. There's no way. And then I would just not
Yeah.
engage. Also really bold of Netflix to make a show that basically
Sasses itself.
yeah.
You left your bag.
I was about to say that.
It's very Kill Bill almost outfit is what I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bold.
Perfect. Thank you for the explanation. And
How convenient.
smash. Time to smash.
It feels like a video game where it's like, here's the exact information
Mm-hmm.
that you need to do the quest.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh. Why can't any of them be nice? Why
Wow.
can't it be like Mark is awesome?
Well, because it's more engagement to find out why is something bad instead of why is something good.
That's her. That's what I said. I literally just said that.
I don't like this because here we are explaining this, and I said something similar to this. They have elaborated. You said something similar to what she said. They have elaborated. What's happening here?
Oh no, are we the show?
Oh God!
Are we the show? We're literally recording ourselves to post ourselves on the internet.
How weird!
I'm having a crisis.
Chills.
Bizarre.
Mm. That was an uncomfy feeling. Ugh. Ah!
What? She's not the real Joan. I have chills. I'm gonna cry.
Ah!
I could cry.
Ah!
She knocked him out. I have questions, but
I think if she does that, that like ruins her world, though.
doesn't she'll die, right? But does that mean Source Joan, like the original Joan, is doing this with Annie Murphy?
But then how are they having that conversation? Because she's not. She is
Right.
Source.
It's the paradox. It's a little paradoxical of like
Yeah. Just. Oh, that's fine. I'm sorry.
it's all AI. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
I have chills. Yeah, it is Annie Murphy. Oh my god, she's in Roller Town. I'm so glad she's still acting. That's so great. I love her.
Ooh, I got
She's
like
so funny.
chills through all this. I really enjoyed this ending. This is a nice twist.
A twist. I wasn't expecting a twist. I thought they were just gonna destroy the computer and just be like, okay.
Cool.
I love her so much. Mhm. That makes sense. Yeah, she did smash like a $8 billion
Oh yeah.
computer.
Oh yeah.
That thing.
I feel like there's argument for her in court though, not to have like a massively heavy sentence. So house arrest, fair.
Yeah. Oh, her coffee shop.
Cute.
So cute.
That's
Also on
adorable.
house arrest.
That's so cute. We got a happy ending for a Black Mirror.
Great ending. There's only like one other episode that I have seen that has actually had a happy ending.
Yeah,
it was
not
in
many.
one of the first 2 seasons.
Not many at all.
That was great.
It was a really good episode. I'm actually
It was
quite shocked that we had a good ending on that one.
Yeah.
Most Black Mirror, no, not good at all.
There were some things that while we were watching it, we were kind of predicting like what would happen. Like, oh, this is what's going to happen next. She's on the show and you can kind of figure out, where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
But to have it be that she's not even Joan number 1, like,
yeah.
Think about that.
I know that they're always going to have a twist in there, and I thought maybe the twist was her just trying to figure out how to get it to stop. But to have her actually have that moment talking about like which level are we on, we were just talking about during the episode, if you guys didn't happen to watch their actual reactions, how is that moment happening? You're finally breaking away from reality, because real Joan would not have that conversation in the security room. Real Joan would know that she is the source, or that she is the original, and therefore not have the conversation of like, this is the level, this is the level, this is the level. It's just like,
right,
yeah, we're working on your show. So having it be real Joan's experience at the very, very end, it didn't matter if Annie Joan decided that she needed to smash it or not. It was real Joan's decision. So we had to break away from that character of like, I don't know if I want to do it. Real Joan saying, we are though. How incredible. I loved that. That was a really cool moment.
Yeah. And to still have the Black Mirror existential dread of, am I level 1 or am I like, wait, which, like, because it's the way AI is going now, it just doesn't seem that improbable to like, it's that whole like theory that life itself is a simulation.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go into it because I could, but I don't think we have the time or the capacity to go down that.
Probably not, but we do
existentially dreadful road.
A whole bunch of like real life things happening right now in the actors union. I am a part of SAG-AFTRA, and there are a lot of talks right now. This is filmed pre any strikes going on, but we have even been approved for strikes because of very reasons like this. Very much so, like, if you sell your image for perpetuity, what can people have you do, and like what rights do you have? Because if you are somebody like Selma Hayek, it's like, well, what, like, do you have to pay me for this? What is going on? You can make me do literally anything. So like, this is a real problem right now as far as that portion of Black Mirror goes. And it's weird. It's really weird.
It's scary. It's scary. Because like, even us putting our faces on the internet, like we both stream all the time. You have every angle of my face. Someone could easily deep fake me into something.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I didn't sign anything and I can sue.
Yes.
So
exactly. We can sue. So just so you know.
But even with like the voices now where you can make different characters sing popular music, like it's getting so deep and so just like when does it end? Because that's, I don't know. That's just my question. When does it end? Because this seems like something that could very possibly happen in the next 5 years and be a real problem.
It just is up to people and the morality stance of what we're all going to take, what we're all going to agree upon. And it's sucky to see it in this universe where corporations have just decided, no, it's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. A moment that like gave me chills in this episode. we were in the executive's office talking about like what are we producing, what are we creating, and they were saying that AA is creating all this like feeding off of negative emotion instead of positive emotion. And I think that is something that is super prevalent right now in social media, where clickbait tends to be more on the serving our like curiosity side of like, oh, what's happening? What's the tea? Instead of just being like, here's a happy thing. This is something that's good that happened. Because I feel like we've gone from a social media shift of like, I'm sharing everything that's great about my life. Now I'm sharing about all that makes me angry and makes me sad and makes me unhappy, because we relate. It's easy to relate and hate something with somebody else rather than be like, oh, your life is amazing and mine's not. So I get where they're coming from, but the moment that gave me chills is when you and I were talking about this, and then you're saying, but why her? And I was saying, but why? Or you were saying, but why negative? And I was trying to give that explanation.
Why not? I literally said, why not awesome? And then she literally was like,
literally asked the same kind of
we
question.
We tried awesome. They're listening to us right now. Like, this episode was based on everything we asked or like predicted, they just did anyway. So I'm like, are they... That's why I don't think we're the base level. I think we might be level 1.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I know. That's why I'm like, they answered all our questions in the show as we asked them. So I'm starting to get scared.
I think we're probably level like 20 though, because we're not in the office having this conversation. So we have like continually added on and layered on.
We're level like 300. It's so convoluted now that it started as like an actual talk show, and then it just kind of kept evolving into just like not even real actors anymore, just random deepfake Twitch streamers.
Well, if I'm right, we probably have like 10 minutes left before we get smashed. So anything you want to say? No, I'm just playing.
I'm ready. Smash me. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. No, but the back to what you were saying about the negativity in social media is that's like that. Those are the things that are going viral. And I was even talking to some people yesterday. We were just watching some YouTube videos together, and it's like the fails, like people like doing epic fails or instant regret videos of people like I don't like watching people get hurt, but like that's usually part of it, of like people like crashing on their bike or like, you know, falling off their bicycle or like smashing their head on something on accident, and like people like enjoy that. And I don't really. And same thing with like when I see people on TikTok like crying, I'm a very empathetic person, and if I sit there and watch someone cry about how sad their life is, I'm gonna be sad. And like, I don't know that person. I have no connection to their life other than like, here they are in my algorithm, and I'll never have a conversation with that person. I will never meet them. I can't spend my energy sitting here feeling sad for them when I have my own life. And it sounds selfish, but like, I gotta protect my energy, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's tough.
It is. It super is. As far as the episode goes, there was something that you pointed out during it that we're gonna be jumping around a lot, so get ready for my spaghetti brain of topics.
I'm ready.
Her fiance. You had opinions and thoughts on her fiance, and I want to hear them and elaborate on them as well. Go.
Sure. Okay. So
first of all, he's very cute. We already decided that.
Very cute, cuter than Mac. But that's not even. That's not even the real Mac. So I'm wondering what the original Mac and what the original husband looked like, because they only showed the original Joan. They didn't show the other original characters. But I do like that as the tiers go up. I'm not saying that Cate Blanchett is hotter than Salma Hayek, but it's like as the tiers went up, the like actors got hotter and hotter. That's not. I also like
that we said that we were level 30. Then subtle hair flip.
Anyway, I'm just saying, yeah. The actors get hotter and hotter. So if we're level 30, we're
untouchable.
Anyway,
even
back to the fiance. He was so quick to leave after he watched the show that could have possibly not been real. One of my biggest fears, pet peeves, things that I dislike, and one of the reasons I don't like deception games, is I hate when I'm telling the truth and people don't believe me. I really dislike when I'm being as honest and truthful as I possibly can and people don't believe me. Now, Annie Joan was not being 100% truthful. She was kind of lying a little bit, because there were a couple things that she did say that she said she didn't say, but she also didn't say it like that, if you know what I mean. But he was just so quick to just like grab a bag. He watched the first half of the show and was like, I'm out. And it's like, how are you engaged if you can't like you're planning on getting married and you can't sit down and have a conversation about like, hey, we watched this. Obviously, it got really emotionally charged. And, taking it more with like a grain of salt than just being like, this show on this streaming platform is real. And because of that, I'm leaving you. It just
you would really hope that he would trust more and there would be some kind of there. I understand if we're going to try to see it from both perspectives, trying to protect your space and yourself and like, I'm hurt right now and I need to walk away. But that wasn't I'm hurt right now, I'm going to walk away and come back to talk about this later on. It was like, you called me bland, I'm done. And then it was the kiss that sent him totally out the door, which I get that portion. Yes. But it was being called bland is what made him...
Yeah, his food was bland. He was vanilla and his food was bland, and he's out. I've said that to my husband's face, and he was like, "Yeah, you're right."
I mean, he was playing.
He was playing when I married him. He didn't have any tattoos. He was just like he's just a white guy, and now he's spicing it up a little bit. He's got a new tattoo already. Yeah, it's been great.
But he didn't grab a bag and walked out when you called him that. He actually sat and had a conversation. Right. So.
But you also said something in that situation where you said that maybe this wasn't the first time.
Yes.
And I think that's a possibility too, that maybe this isn't the first time Mac's been back in town.
Sure.
Maybe this isn't the first time that he's come up and it's been an issue. Maybe this isn't the first time that, she's been texting him and been lying about it and he found out, and maybe they did have a conversation, and maybe that conversation went, this is the last time we're having this conversation, strike 3 or out type deal.
I wish they would have a sentence of that kind of stuff. There's a couple of episodes of Black Mirror at this point that I've seen that don't have the full character fleshed out. Like, I don't buy that he would run out like that if he was such a nice guy. So I wish they would have just like one more sentence. It's like, this is not the first time, or like, it's happening again, or something like that. Just one sentence just to have it. And it's not a total loss. The episode does not suffer for it not being there. It just doesn't make me feel as bad for the character. So I feel like they could have added one extra sentence in there and it would have...
Yeah, just like, I'm not doing this again. And then have him walk out and then have him grab a bag. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah. You would feel even worse for him. And then that Joan is more awful than what she is. Because what we see her as Annie Joan... at the beginning, I don't think that she's that bad. Like, the point was that she was an average person. So I don't feel like it was that bad, and then it just got worse, and then it just got worse, and then it just got worse. So it makes you think, like, original Joan, source Joan, what was she like? Was she even more just plain Jane?
Yeah, she had to be.
Yeah.
Because it, with Annie and then Salma Hayek, it did just keep getting worse. So, like, Annie was, like... not, she had to do some not too great things, but then like Salma Hayek did it even more awful, even more mean. So I want to see the Cate Blanchett. I want to see the level 30. Like, what if it's getting worse and worse?
I'm so curious what
how bad
happened with original Joan in the church. Did she just like pigtail it up and just go take a poo, and then now we have Annie Joan in full cheerleading outfit go take a poo? So what did Salma Hayek actually do? And then what
with the lipstick on her forehead?
Yeah, lipstick on her forehead. Yeah. Like, it's got to be worse and then worse and then worse and then worse. So we saw level 2. What was level 1? And what was level 3 at this point? Because that's why Selma was so mad, because it was worse than anything our Joan had ever done, Annie Joan.
Yeah.
So we'll never know. We'll never get to see that. But I love the smarts of a lot of these characters. Not every Black Mirror episode has like a very intelligent character, and I don't know how intelligent I would say this one is, but at the same time, she had tactics. And tactics,
resourceful.
Resourceful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where she was like, how can I get this to stop? And if I can't do it, Selma can do it. So just having that additional thought of like, what can I do? What's next? And it keeps me guessing as a viewer, and I really enjoy that, being like, I don't really know what's going to come. I have ideas, but I don't know if they're fact. And then it proceeds to be this entertaining masterpiece that we got to see. So, yeah.
Amazing. I still can't get over the twist. Like, I was fully engaged with the show as is, thinking that Annie was the original Joan. But then to be like, first, Michael Cera to be like, you're Annie Murphy, and you just think you're Joan. And I'm Michael Cera. I was just like, that, I feel like in my soul I wanted that to happen, and it did. But like, I like in my brain, I was not like thinking that that was a possibility, and they did it. And that's one of the things that I love about Black Mirror is especially with like how much we have to say about this episode alone, is how just unique some of these concepts are.
Yeah.
They're not all winners. I'm gonna be, from what I've seen of Black Mirror so far, they're, in my opinion, they're not all winners, but there are a couple that are just so poignant and mind-boggling that I'm so glad the show is in its 6th season, because I truly think it's a masterpiece.
That each of these are an anthology, just talking as Black Mirror as a whole. Each of these just as an anthology, they still work. Like, some of them, a little bit more of a miss than a hit, but they still work. And they still have things that tie them all together. Like, we had I forget what it's called, the actual song, but there is a song that showed up as soon as she went to go meet Mac the first time, that we got the song. So I'm interested to see if it'll happen for the rest of the season, if we'll have that tie-in or not. But I know there's got to be a billion things that I've missed. You guys that are out there watching us right now, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and put them in the comments, all the Easter eggs, because I would love to know all the Easter eggs by the time the series is done. All of the Easter eggs that are possibly in there that I missed. But we did see one, which was the cracked mirror. The cracked
on her phone.
On her phone.
So we had the phone and the song. And then I don't know if you noticed this, but when the episode ended and it was going to play the next episode, the name of the next episode is one of the shows that they were going to watch on Streamberry that he suggested. It was the true crime one.
Oh.
The lock something.
I don't know if I saw it.
Yeah. So when they were searching for a show to watch, one of the shows that she suggested is the name of the next episode in the series. It felt very lighthearted.
Yeah.
It was still a little funny. And I'm not going to lie, I don't want to say I'm a little disappointed. Like, I was kind of hoping to get my like feelings hurt today, and it didn't happen, but that's fine because there's plenty of other places where I can let that happen.
Yeah.
But I was like mentally preparing myself for like, ooh, Black Mirror. Okay, this could get really real. This could, I could be crying on camera. And I almost did. There was a part that made me cry, and I think it was when he was like, "You're level 1, like you're not even the original." And I was just like, that's all.
Because then, what is existence at that point? Like, what does it matter? We didn't go through that rabbit hole of things, but at that point, it's like, you're not real.
Right. And she never truly made a decision for herself. Like, the whole time she thought she was thinking, like the whole time she thinks, I'm doing this, I'm making these decisions, when in reality, it was the original Joan all along.
So it would have been even, not more interesting, but it could have taken a different path. This is what I'm going to say. If it had taken the path that after she finds out, then she's like, has the existential crisis of like, I don't want this to happen, but if it does happen, then we're done. Instead of just like having that happen in like a 2-minute moment where it's like, I don't want to die, says Selma and all that. Well, what would happen if we had like a full 15 more minutes of it just being like, what are we doing? We don't want this to happen. It is the original Joan and Annie deciding that this is going to happen. How do we fight against that? That would have been a different kind of twist I would have liked to have seen, just to be like, how do you? And if you can't, you can't.
Right.
So, I don't know. There's more potential. There's always like extra writing that could be done, but I don't dislike the way that they had ended it at all. And it's nice. It's nice just to have the happy ending. Just to be like, aw, look, she got her coffee shop. Look at how cute they are with the little matching anklets. It's cute.
She's friends with Annie Murphy now. Right? Imagine, I would love to be friends with Annie Murphy.
Oh my gosh,
just,
yes.
Like, be on house arrest together, but...
Yeah. But it was super enjoyable. Anything else you would like to add?
No.
Awesome.
It was fun.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, where can we find you also on all the social medias and such?
Yes, it's Slyndicate on Twitch and Slyndicate everywhere else. So Slyndicate on Instagram, Twitter. I try to grab it everywhere I can. So if it's Slyndicate, it's usually me.
All those links will be down in the About section as well, everybody. So, or the it doesn't matter anymore. Just go find us on Twitch. That's where I have the pleasure of meeting Lynn, and I would love to meet all of you there as well. So check those out by typing those after twitch.tv. Both of our names are down here. And yeah, we'll catch you all very soon again. Bye for now, everybody. Mwah!